And the legend is, if you say his name 5 times while looking in the mirror, he appears in the reflection and kills you.
All right. Candyman.
Candyman.
Candyman. All right.
Candyman.
No.
Candyman.
I'm very attracted to images which tease us with possibilities of interpretation, but make us work for them.
We have such sights to show you.
The title, The Forbidden, refers to the forbidden fruit. It refers to the Faustian Pact, Pandora's box. And part of the reason we desire it is that it's forbidden to us.
The fact that Candyman took place in the urban city brought it more relevant to a lot of people.
And in this case, it was based on a short story by Clive Barker that was not all about race. So in transferring it to a U.S. setting, of course, that third rail of race seems like a really natural place to open
race
that
is to
conversation.
America as class is to England in
Right.
many ways.
So you say you're doing a study? What you gonna say?
These stories are modern oral folklore.
He had a prodigious talent as an artist.
You were not content with the stories, so I was obliged to come.
I'm scared. Scared for my child. That he never gonna catch him. Who? Candyman.
Do I know you?
No. But you doubted me.
We're still in possession of this weapon when the arresting officers came to her aid.
Where's the baby?
I don't know.
You're sick.
Your disbelief destroyed the faith of my congregation. Without them, I am nothing, so I was obliged to come. Our names will be written on 1,000 walls, our crimes told and retold by our faithful believers. We shall die together in front of their very eyes and give them something to be haunted by. Come with me and be immortal.
Pretty sure that at this point, Candyman will be in the first 3 lines of my obituary, and I have no problem with that.
I watched it slightly schizophrenically. In other words, I could just enjoy it as a movie. At the same time, I was understanding that it was a movie using black faces that was designed for white people.
He becomes obsessed, recirculating the same tropes.
I don't think that character would go after poor black people.
Ray's body was torn apart by something powerful.
I was not always this way. This is who I've become. They took everything from me, Annie.
Hate generates hate. Evil breeds evil. This man couldn't lash out in life, but in death, that hate, that evil was strong enough to bring him back.
Cabrini Green has been torn down and is fairly gentrified now. And the story that resonated to me now is the story of my fear of the white space. To be able to explore the quote-unquote mirror image or the flip of the first one, to me was a point that made the project worthy in itself, to see the conversation that this movie is.
The story of Candyman is so perennial, and that's part of the reason why it's exciting to tell it at any time period. From the origin of the story itself in the context of the first film, in the 1890s to now, what we're talking about, I think, is the cycles of violence and how history repeats itself and how we collectively grieve and collectively process trauma, which is through stories. So I think it's always a time to tell a story like Candyman, which is, kind of the big tragedy of the tale in the first place.